Welcome back to another interesting tutorial about PowerPoint presentation tips and tricks. And in today's video, I will show you how to create colorful alphabetic letter for keys in PowerPoint presentation. Let me show you how. Very first thing you want to do is to go ahead and come to the top right here, click on File, and the next thing you want to do is to go ahead and make sure you click on New right here. And the next thing you want to do is to come to Search for online templates and things right here. However, you need to make sure that you are connected to internet, just like what you see right here. So next thing you want to do is to come in right here and go ahead and type in letter. Then go ahead and click on the search icon right here, and then in a few seconds you're going to see different. Go ahead and navigate to alphabets booster. Click on that. Then you have the preview right here from letter A to letter Z. Go ahead and click on create right here, and it's going to open up in the template right here. You have about two different slider right here, so you can work on each of the letter right here to select them. And then, like for instance, if you want to work on the letter A right here, select on the letter, select on the letter. Then you can also change the image you have in some of the letters right here. So let me zoom out right here. Okay, let's say for instance you want to change the letter in this particular letter, letter A right here. Right click on it, and you can easily go ahead and click on change image. Then from a file, so you can decide to change to other image right here. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly open up my browser, whatever picture you have right here. So I'm going to go ahead and come to browser right here. I will go ahead and search for red apple right here, and click on enter. Then go to image. So I'm going to change I'm going to change to this red apple right here. So, and then select on the image, right click on it, and then go ahead and click on save image as, and go ahead and hit on save. Now after I've successfully saved the image, I'll bring out my PowerPoint right here. Then I'll go to my download folder right here. Then you can see the red apple right here. Click on insert, boom, and you have it right here. And you can adjust the letter as it is. So, and you can work on each of the letter right here. And if you want to change from this to ball, you want to change from ball to another thing, you want to change the card, you can work on each of the letter right here and change or some of the image you have it right here. Okay. Then from the bottom right here, you have letter A, B, C to Z. And then here, these are the blank also that you can easily customize and insert different kind of picture that you want. Or better still, we have right here. So let's say for instance, we want to insert image right here. So for an example, we want to click on here now, we want to insert image right here. So we want to go ahead and click on the image icon. So this one here we need to insert for. I will go back to the internet and I'll come back in right here. I will be sure I go back to search and I type in ball in search, and then we have the framework right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one right here. Then I'll simply right click. I'll go ahead and save image. Then I'll go ahead and click on save. And I'll come back to my PowerPoint right here. So here we go, select the image and hit on insert. Boom, we have it right here. So we can easily work on the image right here. We can reposition the image, and for that, right click on the letter. Then you want to make sure you click on format picture right here. So when you click on format picture, it's going to take you right here. So you can go ahead and navigate to image right here. So you can come to image corrections right here. So you can increase the sharpness of the image, and you can increase the brightness of the image. Everything depends on what exactly you want to achieve as far as the image is concerned. You can work on the preset right here and choose any of the presets right here. So these are 35% and this is 50% sharpness. 5% is still cool, just like so. So go ahead and move to image color correction. You have to correct color, correct color Then you want to make the image more transparent, so you can easily transparent as the case may be. So I'm satisfied with that. So you want to crop image, come to crop right here, and then you can work on the crop of the image as the case may be. You can work on the width as the case may be. Everything depends on value you really want to achieve as far as this is concerned. Then you want to work on the size and the property and then the position of the image right here. So you can position the text as the case may be. Everything depends on exactly what you want to achieve. The text box right here. So that's as the case may be. Go back to this file. You want to add field as the case may be. So once you are satisfied, click on that tab to close. There you have this here, and so you can go on and insert to different letters that you have in right here. It's that simple. For more useful tutorial tips and tricks on how best to use your PowerPoint presentation, consider to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.